welcome. You're watching our special broadcast. I'm Dipali Patel, and I have with me in the studio the talented actress Bhumi Pednekar. She's one person I've admired for being vocal about anything and everything. Her film choices have also reflected what she truly believes in. In fact, she carved a niche for herself in the film industry by taking up roles not only that resonates with her, but also challenge social norms and address pressing issues like we see in her latest outing, Bhakshak. Bhumi, thank you so much for taking out time to talk to us. But let me also take a moment to even thank you for bringing a story as relevant as Bhakshak. I feel it's a story that needs to be told.
Absolutely. And in fact, I feel very fortunate that I could be a part of a film like Bhakshak. I remember the first time when the script came to me, it haunted me for weeks. I was like, if I can't lend my voice to a story that needs to be told, the film reflects a very dark side of our society. And I just had to be a part of it for so many reasons. It's also so personal to me because I work with rescued children and I've been doing that for many, many years. And it was only about time that a narrative like So came in, and because it's inspired by true events, it really hit me hard. And yeah.
I mean, a film like Bhakshak leaves an impact on you even when you're done watching it. What impact did it have on you once you probably may have read the script, or during narration, or even once you have probably finished the shooting of this film?
The film has still not left me. You kind of disconnect from characters, but you can't disconnect from a film like this. It made me really reflect on where do I stand in the spectrum of right and wrong. And that's what we hope the film does with our audiences as well. So that really hit me hard, and especially when it comes to offenses on children. Orphan children who aren't, there's nobody to take responsibility for them. There's nobody to be accountable for them. Who is going to stand for their rights? That's what the film's about. And I had the opportunity to play a member from your community.
Yes.
And I truly feel that, it's such an honorable profession. It comes with so much integrity and it's all guts and glory.
Yeah.
And I truly got to experience it through this character because of the research that I did.
Dam Laga Ke Haisha, to Toilet Ek Prem Katha, to Shubh Mangal Savdhan, Badhai Do, Bheed, or even thank you for coming. I mean, like I said, most of your films leave the audience with a strong message.
I try.
Has it been your conscious call for taking up or signing up such films?
I think so. I mean, I've always been that girl who, even before I became an actor, cared about being a part of the solution. I was always very aware. And then my first film happened, which stood for such an important message.
Yes.
I think I kind of understood what the sur of my career is going to be, and I was very fortunate that was kind of followed by a Toilet Ek Prem Katha or a Shubh Mangal Savdhan or a Son Chiriya after that. So I understood that this is the kind of cinema I enjoy doing, right?
Yeah.
Now the spectrum is, all these films were commercial successes as well. So I'm constantly trying to kind of find that balance of films that have a strong message, that can leave behind a positive impact. अगर फिल्म में भी वो नहीं होगा, मेरे किरदार में ज़रूर होगा. I don't think it's always important to do a film that has very strong messaging, but I'll always play a girl, a character that has agency, because I am that person, and I want other women and anybody else that feels vulnerable or marginalized to be inspired by when they see me on screen.
Bhumi, this is the first time that I'm getting to have a one-to-one chat with you. So it also brings me to a moment where I also talk about your journey. How did it change for you since 2015? Your first breakthrough performance, before that and after that, how did it change for you?
I'm living my dream. This is all I ever wanted. From being, I was never very vocal about me wanting to be an actor because, I constantly felt like I'm not good enough. But then once Dam Laga Ke Haisha happened, I realized that these are burdens that I had. I think I'm a driven, hardworking actor. And I just feel extremely fortunate that my first film opened up opportunities for me and gave me an opportunity to work with the filmmakers that have faith in me. Today I've reached a point from having so much self-doubt. I've reached a point where filmmakers are writing stories for me. And it feels very, very fulfilling. And I constantly keep telling other people that maybe are trying to chase a dream, but are scared about it, कि यार जब तक कोशिश नहीं करोगे ना तब तक पता नहीं होगा या नहीं. Never have any regrets. You should never go back into time and be like, yaar, kash, I wish I'd just done it.
Yeah.
So I'm just full of gratitude.
Absolutely. Also, your body transformation, the most talked about thing, especially right now. I mean, let me ask my producers to show us some of your pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bhumi, how did you achieve this? And we are all curious to know your fitness routine.
I kind of became obsessed with fitness after Dam Laga Ke Haisha. And for me, it is just not about physical fitness. For me, it has to do a lot with my mental health as well. So if I don't work out, or if I don't spend that time loving my body in whatever way, my day is not good. So, by eating right, working out, caring for myself is a form of self-love, is an expression of self-love for me. And honestly, I don't have any goals. I genuinely transform for characters. I go from character to character. So if you see physically in Bhakshak, I look very different from what I'm looking right now.
Course.
I'm in prep for something.
Yeah.
So I'm just shape-shifting all the time. For me, what's important is how I feel over here. And I know I've been getting a lot of appreciation for all those pictures. But the beauty is I got a lot of appreciation for when my body didn't look like that as well.
Exactly.
So I don't have that pressure. I don't have that pressure. I keep changing by how I feel. I keep changing by what my role needs. And कुछ महीनों बाद मैं शायद कुछ और दिखूं. शायद अगर मैं किसी और फिल्म से आपके लिए बात करने आऊं, I might look like a different person. And it's very important for me to say that because I don't want other people to feel like this is the way to be.
Yeah.
Because अभी suddenly ये जो शब्द लोग मेरे लिए use करते, oh she's so beautiful, ये सारे शब्द मैं पहले इतना नहीं सुनती थी. तो मुझे लग रहा है क्या लोग ये अब इसलिए कह रहे हैं because मैं उस ढांचे में आ गई हूँ
जिस तरह लोग देखना
चाहते हैं. लेकिन मैं वो करना नहीं चाहती. मैं इस स्टेट में हूँ.
Basically body positivity, right?
Absolutely. Through and through. As far as you're healthy, as far as your organs are working well, you can walk comfortably, you don't have any joint ache, pain, hair fall नहीं हो रहा है, skin अच्छी लग रही है, bloating नहीं हो रही है, your body is functioning well, you are healthy, and in whatever shape or size you are.
But how did Bhumi shut herself from the trolls? I mean, of course, you are an actress, right? You are bound to get such trolls and
all the time.
How do you shut yourself?
नहीं होता यार. मतलब there are times I over some time I've learned how to deal with it better, but I still can't shut myself completely because it just amazes me how mean people can get.
Yeah.
People can get so
Nasty.
mean, very, very, and every post of mine has like a lot of negativity, but then there's so much positivity as well that now I'm just trying to look at the other side of the love that I'm getting, and that's a journey because usually you can spiral. To make sure that you don't spiral very deep in, you have to kind of keep telling yourself, but अगर किसी ने ये लिखा है कि ए मोटी तुझे हीरोइन किसने बनाया, किसी ने ये भी लिखा है that Bhumi, we love you for what you do and we find a lot of inspiration. So you have to kind of choose where you want to go and
what you want to concentrate more
and it comes with a lot of work. I'm sitting here giving all this gyan, but I've worked very, very hard and I still have days where it's tough, but to kind of have a more positive approach in life.
Absolutely, and I think that's the way to go ahead also. Bhumi, now I've picked up a few pictures of yours and I would like you to rate your outfits and reveal outfit inspiration. First goes this NMSCC outfit of yours.
This is actually one of my most favorite fashion moments in my fashion journey. It was Kshitij, who is this wonderful talent who styled me for this. And I remember I called him and I told him, listen, we have this opportunity. I love fashion. I was like, let's do something that's not been done, that at least I haven't done. And he came up with this concept, this beautiful, beautiful bespoke pieces by Anamika Khanna. And my glam team, everybody, we just kind of, at times when it just works out, this was that. And people might not believe it. Let me give you a fun fact. This is actually one of the most comfortable pieces that I've worn.
Really?
इतना मैं झूल रही थी, नाच रही थी इसमें,
Wow.
घूम रही. I was twirling on it because I was so comfortable.
And how would you rate this dress out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10.
Okay. मेरी favorite हो.
Chalo, next picture. This one.
Oh, I love
This went viral.
Yeah. I think this would be 8.
8
I don't
on
know
10.
why am I giving it an 8. I actually really, really love this. But okay, to be humble, I'll give it an 8.
And your outfit inspiration was?
Okay, so I love the Kardashians, you know,
Yes,
and I've been
and
very,
it
very
just
vocal
reflects
about
that.
it. And when I saw this, I was like, see, it's also the way it's styled, right? It's because of the hair. A big shout out to the hair over here, because the hair kind of, so they were my inspiration, actually.
Yeah, I like the hair in this one.
Yeah.
Next picture.
This is very risque for India.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would maybe give it a 9.
And
9
what
for
was-
guts.
9 for guts, yes, of course. And what was going on in your mind when you saw this dress for the first time and said you want to wear this?
Honestly, when I was styling, when I was dressing up like this, I was in a certain state of mind. What is fashion? Fashion is self-expression.
Yes.
This was the zone that I was in. I felt like a bit of a rebel. I felt like a little pushed to the corner at that time of my career, and this was my way of kind of fighting that back.
Bhumi, it's not something that you may not have heard, but has your sister ever made a proxy for you?
Not yet. That's not happened yet, but it's not a bad idea. Now there are times because people just don't believe us when we tell them that we are not twins.
Yes.
So I think maybe.
People who don't
But
follow...
कभी-कभी airport पे होता है
हाँ.
कि हम दोनों निकलते हैं. Usually when I'm at the airport ना, I'm like in sweats and like looking completely hoodie, मेरे चश्मे.
Yeah.
That's just how I like traveling. मुझे बहुत ठंड लगती है plane
Yeah.
में. And my sister is always dressed. We both love dressing up. तो कई बार the
They
abs
think
go
that-
behind और मुझे इतना मजा आता है. मैंने कहा good. Because nobody would believe it कि it's me.
So proxy is being done at the airport, right?
It's done many times at the airport.
Are there any common twin tendencies you guys share?
We are not twins. We are 3 years apart, actually. But Samiksha and I, we are just the same people. Our temperament is the same. The kind of food we like is the same. I just feel like my sister is very, very particular, which I'm not.
Okay.
But I think a similarity would be the way we do our makeup. That's why we look very alike.
All right. Bhumi, I wanted to know your opinion about the advent of AI and deepfake videos. Do you think it's a one trend? Because it's a socially relevant issue also.
Absolutely. And it is such a breach of one's, it's not even privacy, it's just one's basic rights and safety, especially as women. I can't even imagine what it must feel like to see such inappropriate usage of, imagery of yours that's in the public. It's such a violation, and to anybody who's kind of gone through that experience, my heart really goes out to you, and I truly, truly hope that there is a solution that is hard and strong and is implemented right away.
Absolutely. One last question before we leave. Is this something that's on your bucket list you would want to manifest before you complete 10 years in the industry?
Oh, so maybe there's a year more for that to happen. But I think a film with Shah Rukh sir. I mean, he's already produced one for me, so maybe
Yes,
I'm a step closer.
Yeah.
I think I've been manifesting this since I was a child.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. If you had a choice to give an advice to your younger self, what would that be and why?
I think it definitely would be that I would definitely want to give my younger self a pat on her back, because I think she had so much courage. Even though there were so many no's constantly around her, she found her guts and she went on this journey that she really wanted to do. So definitely a pat on her back, and I would want to tell her that breathe. You know, it's okay to have some fun.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and all the best for your film,
Thank
Bhumi.
you so much.